report, very timely. A new report says the number of hot car deaths is on the rise across the country.
Oh, it is just so sad to think that each tragedy like this really could be prevented. Kylie Cruz joining us now with a look at this report and some tips that we can all use to make sure that our children stay safe.
Good morning, guys. You know, it is a story that we cover far too often here in Arizona. Kids dying in hot cars. And let's take a look at the numbers from that new report. Last year, 42 kids died in hot cars in the U.S., and that's actually up from 2016. The National Safety Council actually found that 742 children in the U.S. died of heat stroke in cars over about a 20-year period. It takes just 10 minutes for the temperature in a car to rise 20 degrees, maybe even more, and a child's body overheats faster than an adult's. Last July, sadly, 2 little kids died in hot cars in Phoenix. These deaths are preventable, and with the temperatures climbing, 111 today, 112 tomorrow, it's important that we go through some reminders on how to avoid a terrible tragedy. Number one, you never obviously want to leave your child alone in a car, not even for a minute, not even as you're running to a friend's house to grab something or running to the gas station. Keep your car locked when you're not in it so kids can't get inside, and create reminders. If you have your kids in the car, maybe you're traveling to practice or you're coming home from the grocery store, you want to create reminders. So put something in the back seat next to your child. Coming back out here live, here's a couple of examples. You know, put your purse back there, put your cell phone back there, even a shoe in the back seat. Now, some newer cars have back seat safety reminders, and it's important to note that last year a new law went into effect in Arizona to hopefully prevent these types of tragedies. That Good Samaritan law, we covered a lot last year. So basically, if you're walking by and you see a child or potentially a dog inside, that you are actually able to legally break into a car to rescue that child or dog. And guys, it is, you know, you might think, okay, well, that's silly. We know all those things, but sadly I've covered these stories a number of times, and you know, sometimes people's brains are on autopilot, and so you're running around and you're busy, in a couple minutes it could be a life or death situation. So always look before you lock, and hopefully we can prevent these deaths from happening.
Yeah, errands in the summertime, going in and out of places, it is difficult to do it with kids, but you just have to get them out of the car every single time. And it's also not an option to leave the car running, because that puts them in danger of being taken and the car being stolen with them in the car.
I don't know whose car that is, but we won't have you show us how to break a window.
No, we will not. No, it is mine.
Okay.
Thanks, Kylie.
Thanks, Kylie.